Welcome to Mic'd Up English, where stories come alive and your English grows naturally.
Hello, dear listeners. I'm Anna. Welcome to Mic'd Up English.
All right, today we are diving into a story that almost everyone knows and loves. A classic tale packed with magic, adventure, and, believe it or not, some really deep lessons about what it means to be truly wealthy. Yep, we're talking about the timeless story of Aladdin. So let's set the scene. Picture this, a bustling city somewhere far, far away. You've got crowded markets, filled with brilliant colors, exotic spices. You can almost smell the adventure in the air, right? This is the world our hero calls home. Okay, first up, the boy and the magician. This is where it all starts. A pretty humble beginning that gets turned upside down by an offer that is definitely too good to be true. So here he is, our hero, Aladdin. He's just a young guy living a really simple, kind of poor life with his mom. But here's the thing about Aladdin. He might not have any money, but he's got something way more valuable. He's got a genuinely kind and generous heart. And trust me, that's going to be the most important thing in this entire story. And then, one day, everything changes. This mysterious stranger shows up out of nowhere, a powerful magician who claims to be Aladdin's long-lost uncle. He starts showering them with gifts, trying to win them over, but you can probably guess, behind all that generosity, he's got a secret plan. It doesn't take long for the magician's real motive to come out. He takes Aladdin way out into the desert, to this secret cave that's just overflowing with treasure. And he gives him this one really weird command. He says he doesn't care about the gold or the jewels. All he wants is one thing, a beat-up old oil lamp. Strange, right? And this is where the story really takes a turn. We're on to part 2, Genies of Ring and Lamp. Aladdin's about to be left all alone in the dark, and what he finds there, well, let's just say he's about to find out that magic is absolutely real. So, inside this cave, wow, it's just a world of pure wonder. I'm talking unimaginable riches, sparkling gold, jewels that'll blind you, even enchanted trees with these glistening fruits. And sitting right in the middle of all this incredible treasure is that one dusty, seemingly worthless old lamp. So Aladdin grabs the lamp, but just as he's about to climb out, the magician's whole friendly uncle act just disappears. He's screaming, "Give me the lamp first!" And when Aladdin hesitates for just a second, the magician completely loses it. His true, cruel nature comes roaring out. And then, in this shocking act of betrayal, the magician seals the cave. Just like that, Aladdin is trapped. He's alone, in the pitch dark, surrounded by all this treasure that means absolutely nothing now. I mean, can you imagine? Total and complete despair. But wait, the magician made one tiny mistake. He forgot about a magic ring he gave Aladdin for protection. So, as Aladdin is wringing his hands, totally hopeless, he accidentally rubs the ring. And poof, a genie appears. Now this is the slave of the ring, and he's powerful enough to grant one wish, to go home. And later on, back at home, when his mom tries to clean that dusty old lamp, well, that's when an even more powerful genie emerges, the one and only genie of the lamp. So Aladdin is safe, and now he has this unbelievable power at his fingertips. This kicks off part 3, a palace lost and found. Get ready for a dramatic rise to the top and an equally devastating fall. Man, the genie of the lamp changes everything. In what feels like the blink of an eye, a few wishes later, Aladdin is fabulously wealthy. He builds this incredible palace, literally overnight. And because he's still that same kind person at heart, he wins the love of a beautiful princess. Life is, well, it's perfect. But you know how these stories go. Villains never stay gone for long, do they? The evil magician hears about Aladdin's insane success and puts 2 and 2 together. He knows Aladdin must have the lamp. So he comes back, but this time in disguise, with a really clever plan to get his hands on it. And his plan works. It's actually brilliant in a sneaky way. He goes around yelling, "New lamps for old," and the princess, who has no idea the old lamp is magic, trades it away. Just like that, the magician is the new master of the lamp. And his first wish? Poof! The entire palace, with the princess still inside, vanishes into thin air. Okay, here we are at the final act, the hero's final victory. Aladdin has lost it all. Again. And now he's got to prove that being a hero isn't about having magic, it's about having courage and being clever when it counts. But remember, Aladdin isn't completely powerless. He still has that magic ring. Now, the genie of the ring isn't nearly as strong as the one from the lamp, but he's got just enough juice to get Aladdin to the stolen palace. And so, the rescue mission is on. This is the really cool part. Aladdin can't just wish the magician away. The magician controls the lamp now, so he has to rely on what's inside him. He teams up with the princess, and together, they use their brains and their bravery to come up with a plan to outsmart the villain.
And it works! They defeat the magician, and Aladdin gets the lamp back. But here's the best part. In this final, amazing act of kindness, he uses his last wish to set the genie free, a true friend. After that, everything is restored, and Aladdin and the princess go on to rule with that same kindness, living happily ever after.
So when you boil it all down, what's the real takeaway here? You know, the story isn't actually about the magic lamp, is it? The real magic is all the stuff Aladdin had from the very beginning. The courage he shows when he's scared, the incredible kindness he shows to everyone, even a genie, and his clever thinking that gets him out of impossible situations. That's the real treasure, the stuff you could never wish for. And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. After seeing everything Aladdin went through, what do you think is actually more powerful? A magical wish that can give you anything you want, or a clever mind that can figure its way out of anything? It's kind of the whole point of this amazing story, isn't it? Something to think about. Thanks for joining me.